Before you commit to her, before you give her all of your heart, before you take it to the level of marriage, you should think twice if she belongs into any of the category of women I am going to be talking about. I'm doing this video because I know that not only women get frustrated in relationships and marriage, the men also see shaggy if they commit to the wrong kind of woman. My name is Goldero. Thank you for stopping to watch this video. Please stay with me to the end of this video. You are definitely going to be learning a thing or two. The first kind of woman you should not commit to is a woman who is too secretive. A woman you don't really know much about. I mean, she hides almost everything about her. You barely know her family, you barely know her friends. You don't even know who is her cousin and who is not her cousin. She is just too secretive. Yeah, I know that she doesn't need to tell you everything about her past. But what about her present? What about her as a person? What about her present? Any woman who hides too much, all in the disguise of, you don't need to know everything about me until when you're serious or until when we get married. My brother, you should not come to that kind of a woman. Because if you take it to the stage of marriage, you can be rest assured that a lot of shockers will be waiting for you in marriage. The second kind of woman you should not commit to is a woman who lies a lot. Some women lie about virtually everything. Where they've been, who they've been with. They lie about how they make money. Any woman who lies a lot is someone that you cannot trust. So why commit to a woman that you know at some point it will get to marriage and you can't even trust them with your life? Why call someone your spouse that you can't trust with your life? The third kind of woman you should not commit to is any woman who is too conscious of what people think about her or you as a couple. Oh my God, that woman can make your life hard because she would want both of you or she would want to always live up to the expectations of others. And that is an uphill task. It's that kind of a woman, it's kind of woman that will make you borrow to buy a car you know you cannot afford. She's the kind of woman that will make both of you borrow to pay your children's school fees just because her friends' kids are going to that school. I see this around me a lot and it's just so sad. That kind of a woman will make you stay in a house that you know you cannot rent. You would either have to starve or you will have to borrow to pay the rent because of what will people think. In fact, let's come to the wedding process. That kind of a woman will make you enter bad debt just because you want to have a wedding that will be the talk of the town. What will happen if I don't wear this? What will happen if I don't wear that? If we don't do this, if we don't do that? Don't even think about committing to that kind of a don't even think about committing to that kind of a woman. She would ruin your finance. She would ruin your life with debt. Don't think about it. Any woman who is too conscious of what others say is not a good woman to be with because she would want both of you to always live up to the expectation of others and you can't live up to the expectations of others. Basically, she will make both of you start living a fake life. The fourth kind of woman you should not commit to is any woman. You know what? So women might not like me for saying this, but I just have to put this one out there first. How to know that kind of person that is so conscious about what people say about them is those girls that believe that they must buy every ashwebi of every of their friend that is doing marriage. There, I said it. Please, that's a sign. This one comes up with a wedding and ashwebi. Baby, I must buy that ashwebi. If I don't buy it and sew it, get the new shoes and new bags to match, what will my friends say? That right there is a sign. Run for your dear life. The fourth kind of woman you should not commit to is a woman who is fetish. To be fetish does not necessarily mean that you have to, how do I put it now, go to juju to kill somebody. To be fetish simply means you believe that you have to solve all your problems with juju. Except, of course, you're also fetish, then both of you can go ahead and practice your fetishness. But if you are not, you should not commit to any woman that believes that, okay, let's say something gets missing. And the next thing she's saying is, hey, let's just go to Baba. When we go to Baba, Baba will show us who the person that carried this phone is. Let's just go to Baba. Stay away from that kind of woman. Because there's something about fetishness. You think she just wants to solve issues by going that way. By the time you commit to her, by the time you get married to her, one day, she will come and see that Baba on top of your head. The fifth kind of woman you should not commit to, the fifth on my list, definitely not the last, is a woman who is unable to control her anger. So now when she's upset, she just breaks things. She hits you. She abuses your family. You're condoning her. She will change. Let me tell you, there's something about marriage. Bad character does not get better in marriage. Oh. It only gets worse. I am telling you as a matter of fact that it only gets worse. So if now she's just breaking things, she's just hitting you when she's upset, by the time the pressure of family comes upon her, see, that's why it's as if it gets worse because now you have responsibilities, there's pressure on you, your husband, the kids trying to make the home. What will happen? That kind of a woman would destroy your properties, will get physically, will be very physically abusive to your kids. And you don't want that. I mean, the women that beat their children, for those of in Africa, you hear that you beat your child, you now put pepper in their anus. It's inability to control anger. Your child does something, you're so angry, you take hot iron, boom, on their back. It's inability to control anger. So if you're already seeing the signs, when they get upset, the TV is gone, they break something, oh, they hit you and all of that, and you think that, okay, when she starts having kids, she will be responsible. No, it will only get worse. So it is better you leave. But you see, in all of this, I'm not saying you should abandon them. If they've truly changed, of course you can go ahead. I mean, it's not as if nobody can change, but are you sure that they are changing for real or they are changing because they want you to commit? You have to be smart about that. So there's 5 different categories of women. Some women even have some women belong to all the 5 categories. Like it's hard like that. These 5 categories of women are the kind of women that you should really think twice about before committing to them, before giving them all of your heart, and you now get so blind that you don't see it anymore until you get into the marriage and you're like, oh my God, what have I done to myself? Oh. I really hope that this video helps you, has helped you, and will help you. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, share this video, drop your comments. What are your thoughts on the things I just said? I'd like to read your comments. Till I see you in my next video. Gracias. Bye-bye.